So very excited to give you a Karatbars update on June the 10th. Earlier today, June the 10th, Karatbars made an announcement of a new product, and we have a couple of other announcements. This is usually a team update that we have, but we have a new product that's been released by Karatbars today. It's something called K Academy. Now, what is K Academy? Well, they broke it down for us, but it starts with a simple idea and one that all of us can appreciate. Anyone who stops earning is old, whether they are 20 or 80. So the moment you stop learning, you're old. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. That's a famous saying by Henry Ford. There's a lot of different ways to share that, and they shared more examples. Just wanted to give you that idea. But what is K Academy? And one of our corporate executives laid this out for us today. K Academy is a new product. We'll be launching on June the 30th. This month, so at the end of this month, and it is a learning system. So as we all know, there's no business empire that's ever been built without a proper foundation. And the premise of the K Academy is to give us a proper business foundation. A proper business foundation has a number of different aspects to it. And this course, which is a digital course that we'll be able to offer to customers and affiliates. It has 4 modules, as you can see here, and they gave us a little bit of a breakdown. It's going to be available in 2 languages, English and German. It also has subtitles available in English, German, and Spanish, so it's a multilingual system. And those 4 modules will be delivered in about 7 hours of videos. So the entire course, A to Z, is about 7 hours, but it's broken up into about 60 different topics. So you can get the idea. 7 hours of video broken into 4 modules, and in those 4 modules, an average of 15 topics in each of those. So each of those topics is going to be about 10 or 15 minutes. It's designed to be fast moving, easy to go through, and it will track your success and your progress. It also includes some workbooks and some guidebooks. So this is a new move by Karatbars. We've never had a digital product like this, but let's break it down and see. They gave us a sneak preview. We didn't get to see all of it, but let's take a look at what the sneak preview consists of. So there is the first module, which is about foundations. And again, each of these 4 modules has, an average of 15 different topics in it. You can just see an example of 3 of the 15 topics in the foundation part of it. One of it will be goal setting. And of course, you can't have a business without goals and, dreams and ambitions. Another one is time planning. Notice it's not time management. You can't manage time, but because time is time. It either is there or it disappears. But you can plan your time, and to the extent you plan your time, you are making good use. And it's talking about other things like how to get out of your comfort zone. And there's a number of different aspects of the foundation side of a business, particularly mindset, but just a lot of different aspects. This is not just a mindset course. It's a professionalism. It's customized for Karatbars. Now, the second module is about sales and acquisition. So, of course, people like to buy. They don't like to sell. And, if I asked all of us, how many of us like to sell, not many of us would say we do. How many of us love to buy? We'd have 1,000 hands raising. So everybody loves that. What this will teach you is how to position someone to buy so they want to buy without you having to sell. And that's a skill that you can learn, actually. So it's a very important skill that is very important for the building of a business like this. And there's about 15 topics under sales and acquisition, including knowing your numbers, making contacts with ease. Our simple proven plan of action. You'll see some training in there. Not necessarily our system, because that's our team system, but training on that. The third module is a super important one for these days in business building. That's using social media. So we'll get some basics on how to use Instagram and Facebook. You'll learn how to use hashtags. If you don't know what that is, you'll learn how that works. How to find prospects on Facebook, and about 10 or 15 other topics under the topic of social media. And ladies and gentlemen, people are using free strategies on Facebook to build multi-million-dollar businesses these days. So understanding how to properly use social media in Karatbars is absolutely essential. And so that's the third module going forth here. And the fourth module, it comes back to what Pat and Bill have put in place for our team with Dave, and that's recruiting and team building. So there'll be information such as what we're doing here, webinars and meetings. Also what Pat was sharing about earlier, follow-up conversations, how to manage your contacts. And so this is a very, very practical course. Here's the sneak preview, but you can see the 4 modules: a foundation, sales, the sales process, and good techniques for how to have a buying conversation with someone rather than a push selling conversation, a buying conversation that encourages someone in, and then how to know your numbers, how to use social media to build your business, and the whole recruiting and team building, because it's not just the webinars and the meetings. There's leadership skills that you need to know also in terms of team building. So these are the things that they shared with us are going to be part of this package. And, we know that education in all of our areas, as the opening bit shared, when you stop learning, you become old. When you are constantly learning, you're forever young. So this is true about health. It's true about sports, education, webinars. So this is the reason why they've put in place this K University, which is part of it. Now, this will be included in our back office. You can unlock it. It is a course that you purchase. The price will be 150 euros for those 60 topics in 4 modules. So 150 euros. I don't know what that is, Pat, like $165, something like that, right?
1.11, yep.
1.11, yeah. So a little bit over $150, just do the multiplier. And you won't see this today, but if you go into your K Booster in your back office, easy to find, you'll find at the end of the month, Video Academy. This will go live on June the 30th. And then you'll be able to go in and go through all this course and track it. And at the end of it, it will issue a certificate. So you actually will be certified by Karatbars as having gone through this course. And that will make you a really well-informed affiliate and a business owner. So you'll be a really solidly well-trained person. And we know that not all of us have been trained, like Robert Kiyosaki has told us for years. None of us have ever been trained when we went to school or university about how to run a business. We've certainly never been trained how to run a network marketing business in Karatbars when we went to high school or university or anywhere else. So this is, I think, a very welcome aspect of it. It is a commissionable product. It's a product that will have some units. It'll go into the binary. There'll be an upfront commission to it as well. They haven't released the details of that yet, but it'll be something that I'm sure all of us will want to encourage our teams, and we'll want to buy it and know it for ourselves. So that's the idea, ladies and gentlemen, is to create a solid foundation. So before you start to build a huge network marketing organization, really have your solid foundation. And this is just another picture to show how that works. It's actually a snippet from the course, and a reminder that you can set the subtitles in English, in German, or in Spanish. So it is a multilingual course, other languages coming from what they said, but pretty exciting news. And that's really the gist of the announcement today. 4 modules, 60 topics, 7 hours, and a great product to add, a new digital product to a company that is very product oriented. And this was the quote that ends, "I never lose, I either win or learn." So we learn by, not just the learning, but putting it into action. We either win or we learn. Nelson Mandela's famous quote. So that was the announcement from today. That's our new product coming at the end of this month. We'll get more details in the coming weeks. And they just wanted to remind people about our Karatbars payment card. Pat, you and I were talking about this the other day. So this coming Friday is the last time that we will have a payment put on our existing debit card. So Bill Whiteley and I will be running to the bank on Friday for the last debit card payment. And but the key idea here is if you have one of those and you have payments set on that, you want to empty it after, on Friday and a couple of days after that. The card is going to be expiring next week. It's the 17th. So we are the 10th. So it's a week from today. The current debit card will expire. Now, it doesn't mean your money is going to disappear. We did this before, so you don't need to worry about it if you forget and you make a mistake. But the best thing is, I would just recommend, withdrawing it. Also go into your back office, maybe set your settings to withdrawals in Bitcoin if you have a Bitcoin account, if you have earnings. But go through this. There are complete instructions in the back office. You don't need to fret about this. They will be announcing how the new debit card will be put in place, but there's a short transition. Probably get an announcement next week about that. Here's where you can find that. So you can check in your back office in karatbars.com under MasterCard, card info to confirm any balance that you have and any action that you might need to take. Now, you might have already withdrawn money. I think Bill Whiteley and I drain our cards every Friday. That's kind of a fun practice. I pretty much wipe mine out, but we'll see. I had a little bit left over and I should have another payment coming this Friday. So I'll be going again. Bill, I'm sure will be going. Many of us will be doing that. And then we'll be transitioning to a new debit card. And we know also that there's a crypto debit card coming. But Pat or Bill, any thoughts or comments on this? I think it's fairly straightforward.
You did good. Excellent.
Okay. And just a little bit of a reminder, we like to remind people that this whole system is working. For those of you that have master nodes and full nodes and super nodes, this is another form of passive income. And it's a little bit why we are telling you to get involved in the newest cryptocurrency, because it's like having a node. If you're a part of a founding person, you get a residual income. Well, the residual incomes for the most recent payout, this was from the month of May. I just didn't get a chance to go over it, but the master nodes are paying money, the full nodes are paying money, the super nodes are paying money, and people are getting these payouts. So that's exciting just to see the system working. And just an FYI for people, the KBC continuing to go and growing well. It's continuing to be fueled by the transaction fees that we're going to see, and the linkage with the new stable coin should strengthen our KBC. So that's doing really well. And the last thing we want just a little update is, if you are not yet aware, there is a Telegram. There's an app on your phone that you can download called Telegram. If you're not aware of that, there's an official Karatbars channel on Telegram. So again, another way to get plugged into the company, and very simple. So you just get your Telegram app and look for the Karatbars official info channel. That's what it's called, official Karatbars info channel. So I think that was it. Yeah, that is it for those announcements. But pretty exciting to have a new product, and that's our little short update. Any thoughts or reactions? What do you guys think, Pat and Bill? What do you think about the new product?
Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, when I joined Karatbars 8 years ago, they had gold, and I was really happy to see gold. And then they surprised me, and they got into crypto. Wow, what a smashing success that was. We had a lot of fun and brought tons of people in. Only 300,000 back in those days. Now we have over 1 million. And then they got CaratNet, CaratPay, oh my gosh, they got everything, complete ecosystem. And now they got the new learning center. So we'll be able to do what we do better than ever before. And I like what you said about selling. Nobody likes to sell, but everybody loves to buy. And I think to be a successful salesman, James, you need to help people see the benefits to them, and only then can we ask them to buy. And of course, those are easy to find with Karatbars. So yeah, I like this new program. I can't wait to get started on it.
Yeah, me too. Pat?
Nope, well said. We're excited. Lots of good stuff going on, James. As you know, we didn't talk much about the UNV coin tonight, but we will next week. And that stable coin, I think that's going to revolutionize everything we're doing and lift our KBC coin up significantly as well. So we will see how the year starts rolling along here at midsummer.
Absolutely. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the little updates. Just like we haven't done that for a while, and since we have this new product, wanted to share that with you today. So we'll issue a separate recording of this, as you can tell, and look forward to seeing you next week at our next webinar. Take good care. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks, James.
Thank you.
Thank you, James.
Bye.